It'd be a really good idea to vacate the area.
Yeah, you think I don't know that? How?
Window.
Are you kidding? I'm way too old to move.
OK, well, you stay here and explain, but I'm out of here.
Whatever these cameras record is fed directly through to a central security office and, if necessary, can be downloaded onto DVD. The creche hasn't long been opened, but like other areas has been fitted with the latest high-tech surveillance system.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
As Mr. Griffin explained, the security system is fully enabled throughout the hospital.
Doors closing.
I didn't see it, but I heard about it. Transapical...
Transapical transcatheter aortic valve implantation.
Right. And I'm not the only one. I'm being deluged by the press for interviews.
You or me?
Well, obviously they want to speak to you, but the hard facts have to come from me. Fact sheets, press releases, I will need you on hand.
I mean, interviews are fine, but I am preparing for an operation. You know, they'd have to be carefully scheduled, but yeah, I'll do them, sure.
Well, we can arrange them for when the operation's over, and we know it's been successful.
Please don't worry, it will be successful. You know, it's a good thing they're taking an interest. Transap is a significant advance in heart surgery. I mean, it's big news. Big news for Holly, too.
Of course, the fact that the patient is James Marshall means that everything is more
Newsworthy?
tricky.
Yeah.
Anything for Beecham? You know he's supporting a bill to shorten the time between referral and treatment.
Yeah.
More pressure on hospital timetables, more pressure on surgeons.
Right, well, we better make sure he survives then, otherwise we'll have tongues wagging.
You're right, Connie. It is great news for Holby. In fact, it's brilliant, but why didn't I know about it?
What are you talking about, Jane? You signed it off, don't you remember? Right, well, Jane Grayson signed it off.
Oh, yes, well, I'm sure you're very careful to take me through the proper channels, but I can't help wondering if Jane Grayson was made aware of the exact nature of this operation.
Excuse me?
Over my head, under her radar. Come on. This has nothing to do with pioneering surgery and everything to do with the rise and rise of Connie Beecham, isn't it?
This is about saving a life.
Then why not be open about it? What is there to hide?
Do you know what? You really sound petty.
No. I'm asking why you kept an uncharacteristically low profile when you were setting this up. Sure, Jane Grayson saw the business case for this operation, but you were very careful to keep me from seeing it.
It is watertight.
Is it?
Yes.
A team at St. James's has been looking at this procedure for some time, and they're ready to go. Did your business case mention that? So it would save theatre time and money if the Right Honourable Mr. Marshall MP were transferred there. And that's precisely what I'm going to be proposing to the board today. I'll keep you informed.
As things stand, the operation will go ahead. Of course, much depends on the medical condition of Mr. Marshall. There are several factors that have to be taken into consideration. Mrs. Beecham, our senior consultant surgeon, will be making those decisions.
Mrs. Grayson?
Can I return, please, to an earlier question concerning the tragic death of Lindsay Jones, a security officer who worked here in this hospital? We were deeply shocked and saddened by it. Our thoughts are with her family and friends. But I would like to reassure patients that although this was an unprecedented attack, new and stringent security measures have been taken. And Holby City Hospital is a safe place to be. Thank you.
Mrs. Beecham's going to be making the decisions. I thought the whole issue was coming up before the board later today.
Yes, it does. And the outcome isn't decided. I know that. But in case you've forgotten, Connie was on TV telling the nation about this very exciting, very cutting-edge operation she will be performing on a very prominent member of Parliament. I was out there trying to square the circle. As things stand, the op will take place. Factors have to be taken into consideration. I was merely trying to cut some slack for everyone, and that includes you, Rick.
None of this would have arisen if Connie had come to me in the first place.
Why would she? I signed it off.
Yes, and did you know exactly what it was that you were signing off?
Surely this can only be good for Holby. Mrs. Beecham wouldn't be performing the operation unless she felt confident. What's the problem?
The problem is a major operation, previously untried and poorly planned.
Oh, I think there's a plan. It just isn't yours.
Ah, Mr. Carr, Mrs. Grayson.
Mr. Spence.
Can I have a quick word?
Let's see a show of hands. All in favour of the Transap operation taking place in Holby. Those against? Rick, I've been looking for you.
Can't be good news.
No, it's not. Dennis Johnson's formal complaint is gathering momentum. I've even had some voicemails from some journalists.
About what?
Well, they're just fishing at the moment, but as director of surgery, expect some calls yourself.
Well, if they want to know what I think about patients who take risks with their health and then expect us to work miracles, I'll very happily tell them.
No, let's not. Just kill the story, Rick. I want us to concentrate on the Transap, on the good news.
There are things happening in this hospital other than Connie Beecham's career moves. There are issues which require urgent attention. Underfunding, understaffing, the morale of the people working in this building. A security guard has just been murdered. And now a patient's making a mischievous complaint. We need to take tougher action all round.
We?
No, you're quite right. I'm director of surgery. I should give a lead. And I will.
Marked the narrow section where the valve will be placed, above and below. Contrast, please.
Introducing.
We're introducing contrast to enable us to see the deployment clearly. Okay. Perfect fit.
So far?
So far, very impressive.
Wish you were down there doing it.
Well, who wouldn't? It's an astonishing advance in cardiac surgery.
Inflating the balloon. Need more contrast.
BP's dropping, systolic 130. Abnormal rhythm.
The aorta's blocked.
What is it?
He's crashing.
More fluids.
You want me to start compressions?
There's an occlusion. I'm just trying to manipulate the valve into place. Maybe I can. Right, maintain 100% oxygen.
Still falling.
Right, deflate the balloon slightly, please. This is a small problem. We're just trying to manipulate the valve into place.
He's going into VF.
Connie, you want me to start compressions?
Wait. Okay. Deploying the valve. Removing the introducer.
He's stabilizing and pressure's coming up.
And there we have it. The valve is now in place. So the valve is in place. The patient is secure and responding.
Stats are falling. Fluid and cross match, please. Shall I give him some adrenaline?
Yeah. Let's have the crash trolley on standby, please.
Adrenaline isn't working.
Started a lot of ectopics.
He's going into VF.
Okay, charge to 100.
Okay.
Yep. Clear.
No output.
And again.
Okay.
Clear.
Connie,
Still no pressure.
Connie, open him up.
And again.
Okay.
Clear.
Connie!
Rick, he has a porcelain aorta. Bypass is too risky.
For God's sake, he's dying on you. You have no other option.
You could be right.
She knows what she's doing.
Charge again.
Okay.
Clear.
Okay, we've got rhythm. BP's coming back. Stabilizing. I'm going to send off his blood gas to check his potassium.
Yep. So as I was saying, the procedure is complete. The valve is in place. Patient is secure and responding well. Sorry about the tricky moment, but that happens in many operations. To your vote, please.
And I'm very pleased to tell you that the operation has been a complete success. Mr. Marshall's now been moved to ITU, where he's making more than satisfactory progress. This marks an exciting new development in cardiac surgery, and it's a significant step for us all here at Holby. But may I finally give praise where praise is due. My surgical team have performed brilliantly. This was a new and important procedure which they performed with skill, with care, and with consummate professionalism. Thank you. That's all.
Mr.
The exact nature of the procedure is fully explained in the press release, which you all now have. And any further questions, contact the press office. Thank you. Perfectly pitched. Well done.
Well, I think there's more to being a director of surgery than just talking to the press. Or at least there ought to be.
Go on.
Well, I sometimes think that we talk tough, but we don't always act that way.
Meaning?
Meaning, watch this space. To be fair, she did try to make amends with a deluxe hamper.
Really?
Well, when I say deluxe. Dr. Young, everything all right?
Everything's fine.
Did you remember Mr. Harris's repeat bloods? Wonderful. So we'll have to bump him off tomorrow's list. Will you remember at least to do that?